Welcome back students to e-learning platform Gyanmanjari Vidyapith online education. Students, I hope that you all are fine and safe at your home. So, in today's video lecture, we are going to discuss the third unit from your supplementary reader snapshot. The name of this lesson is Ranga's Marriage and that is written by Masti Venkatesh Iyengar. So, what is that inside this unit that we are going to discuss now? First of all, students, let's have the introduction of this unit. You may keep your supplementary reader with you. Okay, here also it is the same thing. Yeah, so let's first start the introduction that is given inside your supplementary reader. Ranga, the accountant son. Students, first of all, I would like to tell you that here the leading character is Ranga and the title of this unit is Ranga's Marriage. So, students, from the title itself, we can come to know a lot about the work of art, the work of literature. And title is always related to the theme, the story, the unit, the lesson, the poem, etc. Okay, so here what is the title? That is Ranga's Marriage. So from this title we can easily come to know that there is something in this lesson about marriage. And whose marriage? That is Ranga's marriage. So the leading character in this unit, that is Ranga. Okay, and how did he get married, that we are going to discuss, and what is the story, what is the interesting thing about that will come to know when we'll discuss this unit in detail. Fine. Okay, so Ranga, the accountant's son, it means the father of Ranga is accountant, right, is one of the rare breed among the village folk who has been to the city to pursue his studies. When he enters to his village from the city of Bangalore, the crowds meet around his house to see whether he has changed or not. His ideas about marriage are now quite different, or are they? It's natural because in village area when Ranga was living, okay, in that area it was quite rare that a person goes outside the village for further study, and here Ranga goes outside the village for the further study, further education. So when he returns, when he comes back, so many people get gathered and they find Ranga. They were searching him because they were very much excited to see him, whether he has changed something or not, or he is the same like earlier. So what is there now in Ranga? To see this thing, they are excited a lot. So students, I hope that you are also excited about this story. Fine. So now we can start this. When you see this title, some of you may ask, Ranga's marriage. Why not Ranganatha Vivaha or Ranganatha Vijaya? Well, see, it is written by South Indian writer. Well, yes, I know I could have used some other mouth-feeling one like Jagannatha Vijaya or Girija Kalyana. But then, this is not about Jagannatha's victory or Girija's wedding. Here the writer is talking about this title, that so many readers may have some different confusion regarding this title. That why is actually this title chosen for this work like this? So here he is saying, he declares these things that because of this work of art, it's about our own Ranga's marriage. This title has been chosen like this because this is about our Ranga's marriage, and hence no fancy title. Hosali is our village. The name of this village is Hosali. There is no mention of it in any geography book. It is not mentioned in any kind of geography book, but yeah, it is there in existence in this lesson. Those sahibs in England, you must have heard of it. No, What a pity. Means the writer is like making conversation with the readers that you are must aware about this lesson. Are you not? Didn't you hear the name of this village? Really? Like this? What a pity. But it's not your fault. There is no mention of it in any geography book. Those sahibs in England writing in English probably do not know that such a place exists, and so make no mention of it. That the people who do not have any kind of idea about this village, who this villages that are actually in existence, they have no idea about this, and that's why they do not mention even. So it's okay. Suppose you even don't know about this village. It's okay. The writer is saying actually these things to the readers. Our own people to forget about it. What can we do of others? What can we do about even the foreigners who don't mention these things on the map? And what can we do about the others? Because our own people also forget these things. Even they also sometimes forget that there is this kind of village in existence. You know how it is. They are like a flock of sheep. One sheep walks into a pit, the rest blindly follow it. Here, the comparison has been made of the people of our area, our culture, that it is said that these people are like the sheep. One it is going somewhere, and the rest of the ship also will follow the same pattern, the same tradition. They are not aware about to think themselves, to think differently. They are just following the same pattern, the same thing. That's why here the comparison has been made with ship. When both the sahibs in England and our own geographers have not referred to it, you cannot expect the poor cartographer to remember to put it on the map. When our own people are not even aware to remember this thing, then how can we blame other people who forgot to mention this thing on the map? So it's okay, no problem. And so there is not even the shadow of our village on any map. Not even a shadow means no kind of sign even. It's totally blank. It is not mentioned anywhere on the map. That's why. Okay, fine. So it was about the this thing. Now the next paragraph we are going to discuss. Okay. Sorry, I started somewhere and then went off in another direction. If the state of Mysore is to Bharatvarsha, means India, Bharatvarsha, what the sweet Karikadabu, here see it is about the South Indian, so these things, some words will be like this also, is to a festive meal, the kind of dish it is there. Then Hosali is to Mysore state what the feeling is to the Karigadabu. What I have said is absolutely true. Believe me, I will not object to your questioning it, but I will stick to my opinion. I am not the only one who speaks glowingly of Hosali. We have a doctor in our place. His name is Gundapatta. He agrees with me. He has been to quite a few places. No, not England. In anyone asks him whether he has been there, it means he's praising first himself that he's not the only fellow who speaks well in this area and all. But he's saying that there is one other person also who speaks well fluently, like I speak, and he says that he is the another doctor who speaks like this. And he says though that no, not England but somewhere else, whether he has been there. He says no, Anaya, I have left that too. You running around like a flea past a dog is not for me. I have seen a few places in my time, though as a matter of fact he has seen many. Means he has visited so many places, and the thing is that our rural area, our surrounding area, the area from you belong, from we belong, the area where we live, the area where we stay, the area where we visit, the area where we spend a lot of time. This kind of things also, the people to whom we are surrounded by, these things affect a lot on our speaking, on our language, our accent, even our manners also. So that's why here it is said about language, because they have visited so many places, and that's why it is not that they are affected with this the language of village people only. They have visited so many places. So next paragraph, we have some mango trees in our village. The writer is saying, he is speaking, he is the speaker. Okay, we have some mango trees in our village. Come, visit us, and I'll give you a raw mango from one of them. Do not eat it, just take a bite. The soreness is sure to go straight to your Brahmadra. I once took one such fruit home and a chutney was made out of it. Here it is said about the mango. The writer is saying that actually we have the trees of mango trees we have in our village. So suppose you want to taste it, you want to have the taste of that, surely you can. So whenever you come, whenever you visit our village, please visit this mango trees also. And whenever you are going to collect that mango, don't have directly the full amount, that the whole mango. Just take it and take the bite of it. And whenever you are going to taste that bite of mango, sure it will be so much sour, and that's why you won't be able to complete it. And that's why the writer is saying, whenever we also collect this amount of mangoes, we also make the chutney out of it. It means we don't eat directly the same mango, the original, but we make chutney out of it. All of us ate it. The cough was suffered from. Obviously, when we eat this kind of things, cough naturally can be there. After that, it was when I went for the cough medicine that the doctor told me about the special quality of the fruit. A doctor told me that because of that fruit it happened, the cough and all. Next paragraph, students, let's see. Just as the mango is special, so is everything else around our village. We have a creeper growing in the ever so fine water of the village pond. Its flowers are the feast to behold. Get 2 leaves from the creeper when you go to the pond for your bath, and you will not have to worry about not having leaves on which to serve the afternoon meal. You will say, I am rambling. It's always like that when the subject of our village comes up. But enough, if any one of you would like to visit us, drop me a line. I'll let you know where Hosahali is and what things are like here. The best way of getting to know a place is to visit it. Don't you agree? Here the writer is liking a lot, so many things about his village. And that's why he's even saying, when he repeats all these things a lot, when he describes more and more, that this is not only the mango that I like about my village, that is very interesting about my village. Actually, there are so many things you would like in our village, not only the mangoes. And that's why whenever you go to the lake, whenever you go to the pond for the bath, you may just take that leaf that actually he discussed about the leaves. Okay, so you won't be worried about the dish or the things about the meal. So right now we have the plates and all, but it's about the ancient earlier time, so you won't be worried about the leaves for the meal. You can take it, you can use it as a dish. Okay, so and he's even asking the question that, don't you think I'm talking too much about my village? But yes, whenever it's about my village, I discuss a lot, I talk a lot, because I like my village a lot. For example, students, suppose you like something. For example, you like some place that is very good, for example Switzerland, for example something else, Dubai, or something else, the thing you like a lot, then of course you'll say, oh fine, there's that thing also to see, this thing, that place is tourist placed, these things are, these places are very much well known, these things, these qualities are very much well known on these places. So here the writer is saying that whenever it's all about the village, his village where he lives, Hosali, actually he discusses a lot, he describes a lot because he loves his village, and that's why he offers that whenever you want to know something about the thing, about that place, you should visit the place. In fact, you must visit the place. Then only you'll be able to know about that place well. And that's why he is even saying that whenever you want to visit my village, you may just drop a line. It means you may write a letter to me, and definitely I'll explain you where it is actually located, and definitely I'll explain you the things about my village. So students, here in the beginning portion of this unit, the writer is saying about his wonderful village, Hosali, the special qualities in this village, the mangoes and all, and these things we discussed today. I hope that you could understand it well. After so many days, we are meeting like this. So try to understand it well. After a long break, you are having this thing. Suppose you find any difficulty while learning this thing, of course I am definitely here for you, so you can ask me the things, your doubts, questions anytime, students. Yeah, take care of your health, because nowadays that is also the most important thing, I think we can say, our health. So definitely take care of your health, and thank you. Have a nice day.